Hey guys, Mr. Wagner here. And if you are an eighth grader whose teacher is giving you free choice on what you want to do for your project, I'm going to show you quickly how to get into that and show you the different options that you have. So from here, you won't need the suggested topics. You'll click here for the search issue researcher database. Be aware, again, you may be prompted to put in your username and password of NISD1 and research. But once you're into the main system, I'll show you what the main page looks like. And you can kind of take a look at some of the trending topics, some of the editor's choice, and then from there I'll show you where you can look at everything else. So trending topics are all the ones that are kind of big right now. You can see climate change, social media, mental health, gun control, virtual classrooms, homework, abortion, video game addiction, police brutality, cell phones in school, animal rights, artificial intelligence. Those are all pretty hot topics right now. The editor's picks, religious freedom laws, Holocaust denial, human trafficking, popular culture, extraterrestrial life, nuclear energy, student athlete compensation, transgender children, vaccines for kids, treatment of prisoners, affordable housing, and poverty. And if those don't quite suit what you want, you're actually able to look here and you'll see some bigger genres of issues. And then from there, you can kind of look in there and specify them. Just be aware though, make sure you definitely look at the question, the essential question at hand, to make sure it's the question that you want answered about your topic, and look at the viewpoints to make sure they fit along with you. So for example, let's just say I'm going to do cell phones in school. All right, also I think that's a good topic, so I click that, and then it's not going to be like are cell phones in school useful. You have to look carefully and read the summary, and then make sure you see what the essential question is. Should cell phones be allowed in schools? And then from there, you can look at the viewpoints and see, are these the viewpoints that I want to, do I want to support one of these viewpoints? Cell phones have legitimate uses in schools, or cell phones have no place in the classroom. And just to show you, to go back to the main page and show you how you can look at some of these bigger things. Let's say I'm really interested in, for example, school, family, and youth. So I click that. And say I'm interested in, let's say, privacy rights for teenagers. Like if I just think that teenagers should have privacy rights for social media, and I click it, make sure that is, if that's what you think, look at the essential question before you make sure you know what you're researching. Should teenagers have the same right to privacy that adults expect? That's sort of a different issue, right? So you have to make sure, do I still want to write about this then? Let's look at the viewpoints. Teenagers should have the same privacy rights as adults, or some invasions of teenagers' privacy are necessary to keep them safe. So that's a little bit different, right? So you want to look at those and make sure, even if you're interested in the idea of privacy rights for teenagers, make sure that the essential question and viewpoints go along with what you think. Same thing for bullying. It's not like you're going to click it and be like, oh, is bullying a good thing or a bad thing? It's going to be something else, right? Are the anti-bullying strategies used in schools successful? And then you can look at the viewpoints and see. So just if you're interested in bullying, make sure that the essential question and the viewpoints go along with what you're thinking, because it might be something totally different than what you thought it would be about. So we just want to make sure you know that. The other thing to know is if you're choosing something that's going to be pretty controversial or touchy, your teacher is probably going to have you get an email from a parent or guardian, just making sure that it's okay, that that's what you're researching. So be aware of that. All right. So if your teachers have given you free choice to do what you want, there's your directions. Hope that helps, and have a good day.